Today's video, we're going to be looking at some fast super speed sided cars I've tested on my channel, from the Arrma Vendetta running on 4S to a highly modified Traxxas Sledge, ooh, the Team Karate Muraco, and several others.
Full speed. Woo, avoid that curve.
Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm taking a little vacation right now, so what you're seeing is going to be a compilation of about 3 or 4 videos of RC cars running. This is actually an Arrma Talion that you'll see I modified, and you'll see this run towards the end. So hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you next Saturday.
Ooh. Yeah, I just blew them tires completely up. All right, guys, we are going to try this one last time with the Sledge. So today we've done something a little different. I went ahead and installed the ESC in here properly, and then I put a 2200 kV motor in here. Now, this ESC really isn't rated for running 8S on a 2200 kV motor, but it can still probably get away with doing that. And then I went ahead, as you guys see, I took the wing off of the rear, and then I went ahead and took the mud guards off too. So we're gonna see how this actually holds up. The only concern I have is gonna be that right rear tire. You guys know that I did kind of flip it, and it does kind of have some tread missing on there a little bit. I mean, it did kind of dig into that tire, so it is gonna make a noise kind of like the tire is gonna blow. So hopefully it stays on just for at least a pass or two. I'm not gonna do a couple of passes. I'm just gonna try to see if I can get this on one pass. So I'm not even gonna try to prolong the video, make the video 10 minutes long, unless we don't hit that 100. But I think we should be able to get 100 miles per hour out of this vehicle, how it's set up like this with this. So you guys see GPS is on there. It is catching. You guys see 5 miles per hour there, and we are gonna get to work. Let me make sure this is set up right. Like I said, we're probably only gonna do one pass with it. Look at that, staring off again. I tell you, boy. All right, so we're gonna take this on down here. We should be good to go with everything. Shouldn't even need that much space, but I'm gonna gradually try to build up to this. Of course, no cars are behind me. Woo, we still flipped. Oh, all right. I might have to do an adjustment. Remember, we got 93 on this, so I may have to lower it down just a little bit more. And we got 83 with that. So let me, I said I wasn't gonna do it more than one pass, but let me soften these springs up just a little bit and do some quick adjustments. I thought it was gonna be fine like that, but it's not, because we got 93, we didn't flip last time. So let me, dang, look at my rear, look at that. Ate all into that, sheesh, and I was trying to avoid doing all that with this, and I did not bring the wing with me. Yeah, anyway, let me make one quick adjustment and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back for another attempted run with this. So GPS is reset back at 5 miles per hour just to make sure it's catching. You guys see that there. And I went ahead and put the droop screws on. So I have to stress this, guys. I just cannot believe that you do not get droop screws or even sway bar kits with this $800 truck. I know I'm beating a dead horse, but I just cannot believe you do not get that. They could have at least included some in with the kit or something. I don't know. When I did the unboxing, it should have been some extra screws or something in there. But anyway, I went ahead, I added some of the Arrma to the rescue. Thank God they actually put them on their trucks. I put some of those on here as well. So it helped lower the truck down, which is what it needed. I thought I would have been able to do the run because I did a 93. I think I didn't have the droop screws on there. I can't remember, but anyway, let's go ahead and let's give this another try. Should be a lot better, a lot lower. I'm only concerned about that one tire, that one right tire. That's my one big concern. And it's because of my negligence when I ran it and me having that little flipping episode. But anyway, I can even hear the tire somewhat, but let's go ahead and try this again. We're out here, I already need another rear wing, so. Woo! See, that one right tire is ballooning. Where are you going? And I might have came unloose some. That one right tire is actually ballooning up, so it's causing my car, as you guys saw, kind of leaning over towards that way, but I did stop and stall down here. So let's see kind of what happened with this. Let's get down here and see what's going on. All right, so as we walk down here, y'all hear that? Pinion gear came loose, so thank God it came loose right there. The moment of truth. We're almost there. I'm still happy about that with 96, but we did not get 100 yet. All right, I'm gonna, let me see, make sure I didn't lose my pinion gear. It might have just popped loose. Yeah, it popped loose right down there. All right, we're gonna put that on and we're gonna try this one last time. We're gonna reset this GPS. I'm gonna turn on, try to save on this battery because these batteries do die in here. But 96 miles per hour, so 3 miles per hour faster than what we got before. I'm just, like I said, this right here, God, look at that. That's just causing problems. Like I said, when I did a flip, the tire actually hit here and it dug into the ground more than the other one. So that's the problem we're having here with this. But we're gonna try this one last time. We do have a lump here, so we may not get any more than 96 miles per hour because of this, but I'm gonna put this pinion gear back on. Temp's not too bad. Let that cool off for a second and then we'll come back and try one more time to see if we can at least get 98 to 100. So give me just a minute, let's get this set up. It's gonna be a second for you guys, but I gotta go all the way back down there. And I gotta get my tools out, so it's gonna be more than a minute for me. But you guys hold on for just a minute or a second, and within a snap, we will be back. All right, y'all. Third time is gonna be the charm. So I went ahead and I changed the tires out. So those are tires from my EXB Talion. These are belted. They are a little bit larger than the Jayco tires. Matter of fact, let me get these over here and just show you guys instead of trying to do all this video editing and back and forth. You guys can see their diameter is a little bit bigger, and they're also, the offset is a little bit different. So it does make the truck less wide, but I'm just concerned about that one tire. So I did go ahead and adjust the droop screws just a little bit as well. And you guys see their GPS is catching 3 miles per hour. Let me get ready to get this over here and we'll get this going. All right, had to grab my hat real quick. And just in case there's naysayers, it's still three miles per hour. You guys see where the GPS is at. So hopefully we can get this right. Now you guys have to commend the speed guys that go out and do stuff, because there is a lot of work to getting a car to go to its maximum amount of speed. And I think my right front axle may be a little bent. I see a little wobble there with this. So I did adjust the droop screws again with this, and we're gonna get this down. But it takes a lot to get a truck up to speed, especially 100 miles per hour. Something like this, it's a lot of tuning, a lot of adjusting, a lot of things go into it, and you have to have it to 100% or the best ability you can get, or to the 100% the best you can get it to. And right now this is at about, I would say about 89% of what I could get this truck to. I'm just kind of rushing through it a little bit. It can be some more adjustments and stuff done to it, I know, but I don't have the time to put into it just to get a truck to go 120, 30. I just want to break 100 and then we're done. But anyway, quit my yapping. Just my, hold on, my steering is off. Good thing I got these Z Racing lipos in here. 9600 milliamps, so we should be good. Get this going this last time. All right, y'all, take a deep breath. Woosa. And let's see if we can get this going. Ooh, woo. Yeah, I just blew them tires completely up. And I lost my GPS. So yeah, I should have left them Jayco tires on there probably. I see pieces of tire right there, right there. Yeah. Hopefully my GPS, the car is still running. It's all the way over here. I hope this stayed on. I hope it kept going. Tires blew completely off. And GPS is right here. I think we're still at 96, in which we got that there. Let's see. You guys know this thing kind of... 76 is what I got when I blew those off. So we got 96 is gonna be our top speed with that. And those tires just completely shredded. I mean, golly, let's take a look at this down here real quick and let's see what happened. I thought they were gonna hold up a little bit better than that, but obviously not. Those tires held up to 76 miles per hour. I was hoping they were gonna help save me on the run, but they did not. Let's take a look at this real quick. This is why I say with speed run guys, you gotta commend them because they know a lot of stuff what they're doing. That's kind of what they focus on. But look at this. Sheesh. Blew these things completely. And those were brand new. Those were brand new. The ones I had in the front were brand new. I just bought those when they had a sale going on for that. All right, y'all, we are out here with a super speed test of my Arrma Vendetta. If you guys have not picked them up, I do believe they still have these in stock. Amain has them in stock, and so does Horizon. They're still on sale for $199. It's going on sale at the time of this video until the end of this month, July 31st. So what I basically did was I went in and I put a 4S speed controller in. So I'll put a link down below in the description to the speed controller. It's the same one that goes in the Arrma 4S vehicles, the Creighton and the Outcast 4S. So I went in and put that in there. So it cost you about 119 bucks, but that's still at that price cheaper than the vehicle was just on 3S, because it was like $369 or something like that. But anyway, I put that in there and I'm using one of my SMC lipos, one of their new 6500 milliamp lipos. Linked in the description for all this stuff. GPS link is in there too. I know you guys asked me about it. And I also went in and I changed out the wing too. I went ahead and put the high speed wing on the back of that. So I went ahead and put that on there just in case. Now the gearing is still the out the box stock gearing. I tried to change out the pinion gear and the grub screw got stripped and stuff on it. So it is what it is. I'll have to put a torch to that and get a drill or something and cut that out or whatever, but we'll see. But anyway, I wanted to try this on 4S. So you guys know that we got 62 miles per hour when I tried it on 3S stock out the box. So I'm thinking I'll get in the 70s on 4S. Hopefully I won't flip up. So let me go ahead, let me get this over here and we're gonna get this started. All right, so we got our GPS on here. We'll go ahead and start this just to make sure it is catching, which it is. And I don't recommend running this on 4S like I'm doing here because it will get hot. Maybe for a quick pass or something like that, you can do it. There's a guy walking down there, so I'll make sure I don't hit him. Stopping right in the middle. But we're gonna do one pass with it. Let me straighten my steering up. I don't know how that got off, but we'll tighten that up just a little bit, make sure this is straight. All right, still off just a tad bit. I don't want to hit anything. I don't know what this guy's doing, but we'll try to get this down here. I know they're kind of active at the school right now, so I should be able to pick up full speed going down without having any flips or anything, but let's see. Ooh, Vendetta is kicking. It's kicking, y'all. That still wasn't quite full speed yet, but let's check this out and see what we got. I'm gonna have to go down a little bit further. I'm not gonna run this back to back, so I'm gonna go down one more time and try it, because probably running back to back is gonna be too much for that motor. But anyway, let's stop. And I'm thinking we got like 71, 72, but let's read it. Ooh, 80 miles per hour. That is good. And like I said, this is still stock gearing. So we're gonna take this down one more time. Like I said, I'm not gonna run it back to back because I know what's gonna happen. That motor's probably gonna get hot. I should have brought my temp gun and stuff, but we're gonna try this one more time. Got some good range with this radio, and this is still the stock radio. So like I said, at $199, y'all, this is a heck of a good deal. Hopefully nobody walks out Get this straight. All right, and we're good, and let's go. Hopefully no crashes, no bumps. Full throttle. Woo! I'm gonna need a bigger area. All right, we're gonna see if we beat that 80 miles per hour. I don't know if we did, but it got up, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully we peaked out like 82, 83, but look at that, 82 miles per hour. And I can do a thumb test on the motor. It's probably really hot. Let's see real quick. I should have brought my temp gun. Oh no, this motor, look at that, barely warm. So y'all know what? We're gonna do this one more time, because I believe, I doubt it, we might be able to get 85 out of it. So let's do this one more time. Make sure this is catching. That is impressive. And the motor, like I said, is not even, it's barely warm. Now, if you run this consistently, of course, with the high speed gear, and of course, you're probably gonna run into those issues, but let's bring this on back down. Try to get top speed right here in the middle. Yeah. Hopefully I was catching that on film. I wasn't paying no attention. All right, let's see what we got here. $82. So 82 miles per hour. We might be able to squeeze another mile or two. I'm just kind of fearful as I'm coming down, because I want to kind of stop here. I don't want to run into this wall, but I have to actually gear this up. And they have other accessories for, they got lights for this and spools and stuff. And I know you guys kind of want to see a speed build for this, but so far so good. So I may try to get this out once I get the pinion gear off and gear it up to the high speed gearing. And I'm thinking we probably may get about 95, maybe close to 100 miles per hour. But this handled the speed good. And I'm pretty much happy with the 82 miles per hour. I'm getting stock out the box, just changing out the speed controller. And that's all I did. And so far the motor's good. And like I said, I don't recommend it, so don't do it. Say, oh, JT said it, and then you end up blowing your motor, because it's not rated for 4S, but if you watch your temperatures, you can probably do a couple passes like I did here. So stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and change this pinion gear out later on tonight, and then maybe the next day or two, and then get it run. I'm gonna leave that high speed wing on the back of it too, the split wing on the back of it. And I may lower down just a bit, but so far so good. So like I said, there's links below in the description. Amain still has them, so there's a Horizon. If your local hobby shop's got them, you can also get them there as well. Any color, the green or the blue, like I have here. So anyway, let me quit my yapping. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. All right, you guys know I'm fiending. You guys know I have to try this one more time, get this camera straight on here. Bonus footage. I doubt we'll get higher than 82, but I had to try it again real quick. So let's see, make sure that it's catching. Try to stand down here more in the middle. Hopefully nobody, like I said, comes walking out. I think I can get right about here. See if we can beat this 82. Doubt it, but let's try it. Think we're peaking out. I doubt we beat that 82, but it's worth a shot. I don't need to be running it consistently back and forth like that. So you see, you got kids coming out there, so. All right, drum rolls, please. I doubt we beat it because we got some runs through there, but let's see anyway. 83. So this is probably capable of 85 miles per hour running. I think just, I'm a little bit leery of the area. It's a couple of bumps that's down there I don't want to hit, and I don't want to break the car out here. So this is not the best area for speed runs. I know the school RC guys come out here and they get about 120 or 30, but y'all see they run into that curve and stuff down there. And I'm not trying to do this, even though this is only a $200 car. I want to keep the car. So there you guys go, 83 miles per hour. 4S lipo, still stock gearing. So we're probably gonna hit between 95 and I would say 100 maybe with the speed gearing on it. So we'll see. So we'll put that in there and try it in a couple days. So appreciate you guys watching. All right, y'all, we have the speed gear in here and the new Traxxas Raptor R. So we are doing a super speed Sunday. How about that? So I went ahead and I put the optional pinion gear in here, and you guys know that stock out the box on 3S, this went 49 miles per hour. I'm showing you guys that and checking for myself that my GPS is catching. So we'll go ahead and start this. And I am kind of just using some hobo lipos in here. So it's not any of my super high C rating lipos in here, but I'm curious of what kind of speed this is going to get and if it's going to be able to handle. My steering is off just a little bit. Might have to do a couple passes and get used to this. It's about 100 degrees outside, so a little bit over 100 actually. But anyway, ooh, getting a little wobbly. I'm going to have to turn that TSM down just a little bit so I won't be all over the place. I probably should have lowered it down some, but we kind of want to test it. There we go. There we go. Try to get this to come on back down. I don't want to flip it out here, guys, so I am trying to be cautious too, because I don't want to tear this body up. This is a nice body that they put on here. Full speed. Woo, woo, woo. Avoid that curve. All right, let's bring this back down. Let's see what kind of speeds we got. Definitely would have to adjust the suspension on it, but I think we just about topped. I think we probably did get top speed. So let's see what we got with the gear change on there. I'm very curious to see what we got now. I'm thinking we did hit that 60 miles per hour just with the optional gear changing, but let's see. Booyah, 63. So Traxxas did not lie with this. I believe they said on there the optional pinion gear, which is included, to hit 60 plus miles per hour. So I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm still being cautious with it, guys. So it's probably got about 64 or 65 in it, miles per hour at least. But I really don't want to flip this trying to do a speed run and all that stuff. I should probably take the body off and do it. But anyway, let's get this back down. Let's gradually build up to this. Yeah, we got a little body lean going on, but that was full throttle right there. Bringing this on back down. See, you would definitely need sway bars on here. It's probably the tires are rubbing on the body a little bit too. All right, let's see if we beat that 63. I doubt we did, but that's still, we got 60 plus miles per hour. And let's see, drum roll please. Oh, 64. So like I said, you can probably get between 63 to 65 miles per hour out here. I really don't want to honk on it too much, because I don't want to just crash it and tear this body. My body's still in really good condition and stuff. So I kind of want this to kind of stay the same with a couple of maybe indents and little scrapes and scratches here, which isn't anything major. But so we got it 60 plus miles per hour out the box with this. So anyway, I'm going to get the sway bar kit for this to get some stability on it. I may or may not get the GTR shocks. I may just change these progressive rate springs out to their standard springs so that I don't have as much body lean as I'm kind of driving this. And I think that should be pretty much good. If not, I may get the GTR shocks, but I do have fans on the ESC and the motor to keep the vehicle actually cooled down. So with this, good job. So far, so good. I do think the vehicle looks good. Some people are wanting to know if they're going to do a Chevy, etc., blah, blah, blah. It is what it is. I mean, to me, it's good as it is, but I'm pretty sure Proline's going to make a body for this, and Traxxas will probably come out with something maybe for this, but they may stick with the Ford. But it would be nice if Proline made a optional body for this, which I know they will. But you'll probably have to use possibly the Proline body mounts. But if that comes out, if I still have the truck, I'll definitely put that body on here, but I doubt they'll have the side mirrors if Proline does it. But we'll see how all that pans out in the coming months. So put your comments down below, hit the like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. And okay. One more time, y'all. One more time while we're filming. Go ahead, one more time. All right, let's go ahead. Let's start this. One more time. One more time. Probably not gonna honk on it too much either, but try to see if we can get it in this short distance. Yeah, see, that's peaking out right about there. And I don't even know what my temperatures are. Since it's so light, it gets there pretty quick, and I just wanted to see if it gets there like this with that TSM kind of turned down. Definitely gonna put my sway bar kit on here, but let's see what we got in that short distance. Probably in the mid 50s, but let's see real quick. Yeah, 57 is kind of what I figured. So 64 is the top speed I got. You could probably get 65 out of even with these Hovo batteries. I'll put links in the description to the batteries and of course to the vehicle. You guys can get it at the local hobby shop and possibly get it online right now. So anyway, stay tuned for the next video. Appreciate you. Better now. So 43 on 4S. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pop a 6S in here, and then let's see what we get on 6S. So let me go ahead, let me get this set up for 6S and leave that where that is, and we'll get this going. All right, y'all, we are 6S LiPo ready. Go ahead and make sure I go ahead and start this up. So start that up, get going. We're definitely catching, and let's go. I should have put that wheelie bar on there. So we definitely know it's gonna have a little problem with just my steering just a bit. There we go. I'm gonna kneel down for this one, get a good pass. All right, let's go. Yeah, it's going good. Tires are a little soft. He's definitely screaming. Definitely, if you're gonna do speed runs, gonna need some belted tires. Probably even stock out the box on 6S. I told y'all these cars are fast though. Yeah, he's purring. All right, let's see what we got here on 6S LiPo. Get this going over here. All right, let's get this. Let's stop, of course, and then read it. Let's see what we got. Look at that, 66 miles per hour. So that's actually faster. This is the fastest Corrale that I've had. It wasn't as fast as the Punisher or Kronos on 4S, but on 6S, we got 66 miles per hour. The others, I got 65 miles per hour. So let me go ahead. Let's take this down one more time, and let's see if we can squeeze another mile or two per hour out of it. I doubt it, but doesn't hurt to try, right? Tires got a little balloon on them too, so if you probably tighten your diffs up a little bit, you could probably squeeze another mile or two out of it. But right now we're running this completely stock. I'm losing it a little bit. Yeah, he's definitely screaming. This is no gear changes, guys. This is what, a 13 pinion gear. These trucks be screaming. So I can't wait to put that spool in there. I think I'll do about a 17 or 18 first. I'm just enjoying watching this thing screaming back and forth. Yeah, he's getting up, guys. He's getting up good. All right, let's see what we got over here. Don't know if we beat that 66. We might have got a mile. We might have, I don't know. But let's see real quick. All right, stop that. Go ahead and read that in. 65. So that time we went a little bit slower. So the battery's got a little load of stuff on it, but 66 is top miles per hour we got for this. Battery has some load run through, so that's why it's a decrease slightly in speed and stuff there. But I'm impressed. 66 miles per hour stock out the box. One thing I did was change the punch settings, and then of course I turned the voltage up, but I might just change this servo out to another servo. But anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Not gonna waste any time. We already got our 6S LiPo in there. You guys see that our GPS is catching 25 miles per hour. That's my backup GPS. Hopefully everything goes right with that. And we got those Jetco tires on it. So those are different than the ones I had before. They're a little bit larger, as you guys can see there, but I think it gives it kind of a mean look. So I'll try to make sure I put a link in the description for these. If these are the larger ones as well. And the offset is a half offset. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this down and just do a pass. That's all we want to do. I just want to do one pass. All right. Turn, there we go. All right, let's get this going. Oh no! And that's what happens when you don't have your tire, I guess, screwed on there all the way. And that's all the way down there. Look at that, kept going, kept going, kept going. All right, y'all, not sure what happened there, but we did get 78 miles per hour on that run. So I'm gonna go ahead and put another wheel nut on here, make sure they're super tight, which I did, and try this again. You guys know this Talon's kind of been through Hades and back, but we're gonna put another wheel nut on there and let's give this another run. All right, y'all, let's try this again. GPS still at, you guys see there, 78 miles per hour. Let's go on down here and try this one more time. I'm not even sure why that came off. I shouldn't need to Loctite those on there, but I really ain't got to go down that far, I don't think. But we'll see. Turn this on back around. Let's get it going. Got a little wobble going on there, and then maybe just having to stabilize this. And we just had shutdown on the speed controller, so this may be too much. I got the Max 6 ESC in there with the spool, and I believe it's a 28 tooth pinion gear with that. So but we did get 84. I'm gonna leave it at 84. I need to do some more tweaking on this because it's kind of wobbling and stuff, and I don't like that. I don't think any of my wheels are bent. Nope. This left one's kind of bent there. You guys see that there? I was wobbling. And it may be some of the tires. So I'm gonna leave that at 84 miles per hour. So there you guys go. I'm not even gonna try to push it to end up crashing and tearing my body all up. So 84 miles per hour as I have this set up now on 6S, which is good. This is probably a 90 plus mile per hour setup. You can probably go to 100, but you see it's kind of got that wobble before. I need to get probably a cat pack for this ESC and then use some QS8 connectors for it. But we'll see. So I guess this will be part one. We'll have a part two coming up pretty soon. So don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.